What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm going to talk about the importance and how much of a blessing having access to the internet really is. Like social media, YouTube, um, having a laptop or an iPhone, where you can pretty much have all the information in your fingertips, pretty much. Now, I understand there are negatives and dark sides to the internet. It all depends how you use it, to be honest. And I'm aware of that. And if you're watching this, I know you're aware of that. So there's always good and bad sides to everything, pretty much. There's always pros and cons. And I understand. I'm aware of that. There are, depending on how you use the internet, it can either make you or break you, in my opinion. It's a blessing and a curse. So I would talk about the negative sides, but I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll talk about the negative sides of the internet probably in future videos, but not this one. In this video, I'm mainly going to talk about the positive sides and how much of a great thing the internet really is and how much of a blessing it is. So yeah, let me get started. So, now how much on why I think the internet is such a blessing? Well, one, let's just say, for example, right? Let's just say you're very angry, or like you feel like people don't really understand you like that on that mental level, or if you constantly an overthinker and you think a lot of shit, you could literally make a YouTube channel and express all that you're thinking, and you could meet like-minded people, on your YouTube channel. Like, because if you make videos in public, like how I'm doing, anyone can see it, anyone could watch it. Yes, you may have people that disagree, and that's okay. That's honestly okay. But you can also have people that actually love your videos. They actually agree with what you're saying, and they resonate with you at that deep level, and you can make friends like that. So you can never really be lonely. You can meet a lot of people from the internet. And I understand, like, in-person human connection is important, but like, at least if you can make some friends through the internet, that's not bad, because maybe one day you meet a friend from the internet, right? Based on YouTube videos. If you would have never made your YouTube videos, you would have never meet someone from the internet. So, and y'all can meet up and hang out in person, or you or multiple people, just be safe, So that could work. Another positive side to it and the blessing is, like, let's just say you have social media, right? Let's just say Instagram, for example. You could really, it's crazy how, like, you could keep up with your friends, you could keep up with their day-to-day lives and activities, or see what they're up to. Like, in this day and age, you can't, I mean, you can miss people, but like, at least you'll never know, or at least you'll never forget what they look like. You could hit them up at any time. That's a blessing, man. And back then, people didn't even have access to iPhones like that, or Instagram wasn't a thing. So imagine how people would have felt like, damn, I miss my friend from high school, or I miss my friend from middle school, or college, or whatever. Like, man, we were good buddies and we can't even keep in contact. I'm talking about back then when people didn't even have access to, like, social media and all that. People used to write letters and shit. Like, that's crazy, right? So I feel like that's a blessing for people. You can always keep in contact with your friends, pretty much, and you can ask them anything too. So that's pretty cool, man. Even for dating, right? Like, you could. There's so much dating apps here and there, and like, you could, like, if you're tired of being single, if you want to meet someone, if you're trying to date someone, bam, there's dating apps on the spot. So you can never really be lonely like that. You just got to put in the work and put yourself out there in the internet world, and you can meet people like that. So that's why I feel like the internet is such a blessing in a way, So that's pretty cool. Another thing, you could learn a lot of stuff from the internet. So, for example, YouTube, right? If you want to learn how to, like, do different types of workouts, like how to, like, squat, how to lose weight, how to gain weight, how to get muscle, all that shit, right? Like, how to, again, build muscle, how to tone up, how to get cut, how to get ripped. Damn, go on YouTube, type it up on your fingertips, and then bam, you'll find different types of workouts. You'll find different types of solutions to your answers. I mean, to your questions. You'll find all the answers to your questions. You want to learn how to paint. You want to learn how to draw. You want to learn how to um, what else? You get what I'm saying? Like if you want to learn about a car, how like the car systems works and how maintenance work and how the engines work. There's videos about that, about everything. You really gotta, if you really want something in this day and age, you can actually get it. Now I understand there's a lot of factors too, like money. I feel like that could be out of our control, to be honest. I really do think that. But you can make money, but I feel like that could be like the biggest obstacle factor. And you need experience too. Like life experience is important. So like yes, you can watch videos on how to drive a car, right? Which is good. It'll make you pass a written test. You know what the signs mean, um, what the definitions of driving means, like what does a U-turn mean, this and that, right? But that is good and that help you a lot compared to not studying or to not looking at these types of videos. It'll give you an advantage. But actual behind the wheel training, actual experience, that actually matters most, obviously. But if you combine both, that would help a lot. It really would. And that I feel like that's pretty cool. Um, what else? What else? What else? But yeah, pretty much you could keep in contact with your friends through the internet in this day and age. You could always hit them up. You could always talk to them. You could always learn different skill sets and trades. No, not trades, but you can learn different skills, and you could study yourself and learn about everything from the internet. So there's a lot of good reasons to it. Because think about it. Let's say if the internet never existed, right? Let's say like social media never existed, right? Like imagine how bored life would be, right? Because like one, we don't know what our friends are up to. Two, I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder to meet new people because there's no dating apps. There's no like people with common interests, or like it's harder to find people common interests as you. You know, you can't meet people from different parts of the world. You know that's it's hard, man. You know, or if phones never existed and you can't really hit them up like that. You gotta write letters and send it to the mail and all that shit. It's gonna take forever. So just the fact that we have iPhones, we have smartphones, not iPhones, smartphones. I mean, we have YouTube, the internet. I feel like that's a blessing, man. I feel like that's a good. And like I said, I'm aware there's bad parts to it. There's a lot of bad parts actually. There's a lot of negative sides to it. It just depends how you use it. And like I said, I'll make that in the future video, in the near future, about the negative sides of the internet. It all depends how you use it, but specifically we're talking about the positive sides. You can also use it to your advantage. You can make a lot of money through the internet. You can make a lot of money through YouTube, through branding, through networking, all of that shit, right? I don't want to go into detail, but you know what I mean. Just again, if you don't know what it is, type it on YouTube. How to network, what is networking, how do you brand, what is branding, how to make money online on YouTube. There's a lot of videos, there's a lot of billions of people who talk about shit like this. You have math tutors, you have like school tutors, teachers that teach school subjects on YouTube. There's literally courses on everything on YouTube. Shit, if you sign up for YouTube Premium where there's no advertisements every fucking second, ad free from the advertisements, you could, in my opinion, bro, you could homeschool your kids, man. Now I understand the social sides to it because your kids need to like socialize in person, and that's an important life skill. I get that, but like I'm talking about more so like, well, actually, never mind. No, I take that back because it's hard to really teach a kid or a young kid. You can't teach them through the internet. I don't think they're gonna pay attention to school. So you need like a teacher or a person. So never mind. I take that back. But I'm talking about like in your off time, right? If you're a lot older, or maybe you have a son or a daughter that likes the internet a lot, that like to learn, that could help, you know. So yeah, basically, I feel like the internet, it does give you an advantage. It does give you like a boost when it comes to learning different types of stuff. When you want to network, it will definitely help with your branding. So let's say like you're like a salesperson, right? You're trying to sell on t-shirts, right? Damn, you can use the internet, customize your designs on your t-shirts, write down the price, and then put it on Amazon or different websites, and print papers, put the papers all over your area, and like make your own YouTube channel. Have people follow you on social media. You could brand your content everywhere, man. Especially with the internet, like the whole world will know if it's really that good. If it's booming, like bam, you're gonna grow, and because and especially in today's day and age, you have like kids or what, like 20, 18, you have teenagers making, some of them are billionaires or fucking millionaires, man, because of YouTube, because of the internet, because they put themselves out there, they explored and they took risks, and bam, I don't know how they fucking did it. I really don't. They're making millions of dollars because of that. You see people with like billions of subscribers and this and that. I'm like, fuck, like how the fuck y'all do that? But like that's a blessing, right? Like some people quitting their 9 to 5s and starting businesses through YouTube and all that. They're making 6 figures. They're making stable income too. Don't get me wrong, it's hard, it's a lot of work, but like people are really making it happen. And that's really crazy, man. So like the internet definitely helps. It does help a lot. And it is a good thing too. Like you can keep in contact with your loved ones. You won't ever forget what your friends look like. You don't have to rely on picture frames back then when people didn't have like phones or internet. You could literally, let's say, I don't know, I'm gonna say a random name. Let's say you miss Jones, right? Damn, I haven't seen Jones in a long time. I haven't seen him since middle school or elementary school, right? I wonder how I'm able to find him. You could just type in his name through Instagram, social media, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever the fuck, and bam, you can find him, Or if you know people that know him, you can ask him about him, and they'll give him access to your social media, and bam, there you go, there you go. So that's one of the cool things about social media, man. It's pretty cool, man. What else? What else? But yeah, man, I'm sure if you're still watching this, you know what I mean. You know the importance of like the internet, right? How much it really helps. You can never really be lonely, in my opinion. I mean, yes, because it's important to have that in-person communication. That is really important, That is, but like you can always talk to someone. You can FaceTime someone through your phone. That's crazy. If you really think about it, I don't know how people made that, but like you could literally, just the fact that you can see my face making this video right now, you see my hand moving, you see me moving my head, me speaking, that's crazy, right? Like that's like, think about it. Oh, like that's like you can see what I look like, you know what I look like, so you know what I sound like. That's pretty amazing. And you could do that with your friends. You could FaceTime them, you could like do all this stuff. What's it called? You get what I'm saying. So what else? But yeah, you could learn different stuff. You could learn different workouts. You could learn you could learn a different language through the internet. You know how crazy that is? There's billions of videos teaching you how to speak Spanish, how to speak French, this and that. You know how crazy that is, man? Like, you could learn a different language, just like, it's like that. You put your mind to it, Oh, and not only that, without the internet, right? Without like, you know how there's so much like school courses through the internet for free, right? People pay a lot of money just to learn the exact same subjects on YouTube for free than they do in school. All this shit they're teaching you and the videos that are out there on YouTube that teaches you Spanish, math classes, biology, science, all that good shit, right? You could learn all that shit for free. You don't have to pay for it. You could just use your fingertips and type it in and just look at it. Versus going to school and paying thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars just to learn the same shit, pretty much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can learn a lot of valuable skills through the internet, That's so much of a great thing, It really is a great thing. Um, what else? But yeah, I feel like it is a blessing in a way, because like, and like not only that, but like on YouTube, right? You could type in anything, and just the fact that people have their own YouTube channels, they could voice their own opinion. They could voice their own mind, their perspective, their opinions about things, and I feel like that's pretty fucking cool, right? That's pretty fucking cool. Like, um, people, you can pretty much say anything you want as long as it's not harming anyone. As long as it's not doing anything illegal, you're good. You know. Thank God we have freedom of speech. You know, shit. You know, but like, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. I guarantee you, if you're watching this, there are videos and people out there that do speak your mind. There are people you do resonate with, and there are people who who have the same interests as you, who you vibe, who you click with. You know, the internet basically is like I guess a virtual world, pretty much in a good way, pretty much. Because like, again, you can learn anything you want. It's free. You could express yourself through the internet. You could keep in touch with friends, family, loved ones through the internet. You can have gatherings or meetups through the internet. You could find people who you want to date. You could set up dates through the internet. You could meet your soulmate through the internet. You know, just type in your interests and all that shit. So yeah, it's pretty much cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. Mm. What else? Not only that, but you can start your own businesses. You can start your own business through the internet, right? So let's say you're a barber, right? You like cutting hair. You're making good money through your 9 to 5, right? Well, you could always start an online business through the internet, through online. You could literally buy a camera, right? Put it on your head, like a little headlamp camera, whatever the fuck. Yeah, just tie it to your head, cut people's hair, record them. Obviously, give them permission if that's okay with them. With the customer, the customer lets you record them while you cutting their hair. Then, bam, you pretty much have your own business. Because not only like are you teaching people who are watching you cut hair, but you can have more subscribers, you can have more likes, and you can make money like that. And either that, and you could become more popular, very well known, and that can help with your branding, that can help with your barbering, haircutting business, and you have the potential to make a lot of money through that, a lot of income. So that's one of the blessings through the internet. Like, it's amazing, right? It really is a good thing. It is. So, and like not only that, but like there's audiobooks too with the internet. So like if you don't like reading or anything, if you don't like reading long books, just type in audiobooks, you know, and it's for free. And like they have like 3 hours, fucking 20 hours, 2 days, freaking 3 hour long audiobooks, videos of like someone having a voiceover reading your favorite books you want to read. But let's say you don't have the time to read your favorite books in person because of work, just how life is, being busy. You can always watch audiobooks and about you could look at videos and watch videos on YouTube about your favorite books, having a person doing a voiceover. They're called audiobooks. And you could do that, you know? That helps a lot. So it is amazing. You can even journal and like type down your thoughts through the internet. Just go to Google Docs and type in everything that's on your mind, and you can pretty much journal like that. So you can never really be lonely through the internet. You know, if you really think about it, like it'll keep you occupied. You can find out. Oh, not only that, but like you can figure out your different hobbies and interests through the internet. If you can't find your interests or your hobbies, just type in random shit through the internet. And if you like it, you can try it out and you can learn a new hobby just like that. For example, painting. If you never painted before, but you want to try it out, or if you want to teach your kid how to paint, type in how to paint, and there's billions of videos on how to paint, you know. people would go step by step, and bam, there you go. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. The internet really is a blessing, and like I said, it's pretty cool, man. And yeah, hang on, um, and how I said earlier, like you could set up a date through the internet. So like, if you never had the internet, if you never had access to phones, I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for you to find people who you want to date. Who you want to go out with, who you have romantic feelings for. It's gonna be hard to do that because like, what if you live in a small area or small location, right? And you have no internet, you have no phone. It's just like fuck, like, and you see the same people every day, and you don't really like them like that. So, and now that you have the internet, phone access is like set up a dating account or go to a dating website. Um, yeah, just there's so many dating websites and apps out there. Just set one up, sign up for it, type down your hobbies, your interests, um, your type of romantic partner you're looking for, and there's a good chance, is a hundred, not 90, 100% chance you'll find that person. You gotta be patient and you gotta keep looking. You gotta keep researching. You gotta learn how to research. If you know how to research properly, you can pretty much figure out anything through the internet. Pretty much, you can meet, you can set up a date. You could learn a new skill set. You could learn a lot of things. You could keep up friends and family through the internet. You just gotta learn how to use it. It's out there. It really is out there, and I feel like as time goes on, the internet is still going to grow. There's going to be new websites. There's going to be new apps. There's going to be new updates, upgrades. So I feel like the internet is a blessing in a way, and we can all keep in contact with you can keep in contact with everyone. I feel like human beings, people as a collective, we could all stay connected. We could all work together. It's very powerful. It just depends how we use the internet. I'm talking about like changing the world type of shit. Like if most people have like a common interest, then they could like spread the word, and people could be connected, and like, people could work together. They could find solutions. They could make online chats, have their own live chats, and discuss about worldly topics, problems with the world, suggestions on how to change the world to make it better, solutions to corruption, to poverty, and all that. Because there's so many people on the internet, there's a lot of like-minded people, and I feel like it's very powerful depending how people use it. You go both ways with the internet. It depends how you use it. And like, let's just say, for example, right, you got a laptop or you got a phone, but you don't have a TV because it's expensive, or like your TV broke. Bam, you could watch TV through your iPhone. I mean, through your phone or through your laptop. You could watch the news. You could figure out what's going on around the world through your phone. It's a device. You could just look at it just like that. It's crazy, right? It really is crazy. Like you see this phone, right? Like, if I want to know what's going on around the world, just go like that. That's crazy, right? If you want to know if it's going to be hot tomorrow or cold tomorrow, or what's the weather going to be tomorrow, instead of looking at your TV for the news weather, go to your phone and be like, oh, 80 degrees tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to wear a t-shirt and pants or shorts. That's it, right? It's crazy. Now imagine we didn't have phones. Imagine we didn't have phones or a laptop, So I feel like we're definitely evolving through the internet, and I feel like that's a great thing. And that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, let me know, and comment down below your opinions about the internet, about the negative sides, the positive sides, and how much it helped you. And if there's anything I missed, let me know. And that's pretty much it. Peace.